This is In Demand Uncut with Jim Gellatly at the cutting edge of new music.
It's Jim Gellatly at Tea in the Park with Friday night headliners Mumford Sons. Marcus and Ted, how are you?
Great.
Yeah, great.
Well, I have to ask first of all, Ted, obviously you had the wee scare with your health and things, and I was delighted to see you at Glastonbury because I didn't know you'd make that. It seems a remarkable recovery.
Yeah, the doctors actually said that Glastonbury Pyramid Stage is probably the only cure. So it's very fortuitous that we actually had a gig planned for that day. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Really no troubles. It was a few weeks, before, and actually getting back on the road and doing gigs has been the perfect way just to crack on,
It was a fantastic performance at Glastonbury. I think you proved a lot of the doubters wrong, because there were people saying, why are Mumford and Sons headlining Glastonbury? You can sort of understand that, a band headlining Glastonbury after 2 albums, but boy did you do it.
Yeah, it was really fun. I think we convinced ourselves as well that night, because even when we sort of signed up to do it, we were like, we've only done 2 albums, we haven't toured as much as most other bands who would have played that stage and that slot. But yeah, I think we convinced ourselves when we were there, and it was really like people who were watching it that got us there. We didn't really, like we said the night, we didn't really do anything special to get there. It was just sort of like the fact that they put us there. Really, it's great.
How important has Tea in the Park been for Mumford and Sons? Because I remember when you played the King Tut's tent, as you were just an emerging band, that's like, 10,000 people, and it was a lockout.
It was great, wasn't it? I remember that quite vividly. I think it might have been raining.
I think it's been raining both years we've been here.
Yeah.
We played, the first year we opened the King Tut's stage, and that was at midday on the Sunday, and we thought there was going to be no one there at all. And there were a few people there, which was great. And we were there the morning after the Maccabees played. So I don't know why Maccabees fans always throw one shoe at the stage, but you look down off the stage, we were setting up all our gear because there was no one around, because it was like 11 o'clock, sound checking, and we looked down, there's just a mountain, like an ocean of shoes everywhere. Just jokes. And then the next year we headlined the King Tut stage, and that was big. That was a huge gig. That was 2010, 2011. Yeah, 2011, I think. Yeah, those 2 years. It was amazing. It's good. So yeah, I mean, it's like, and we've toured Scotland a lot. We've taken.
'Cause you've done the whole Highland and Islands thing, haven't you?
Yeah, we did that. We've done it a couple times now, and we played a bunch of festivals up here, and Rottnest and Loopaloo and this one, and yeah, it's been fun. We love playing in Scotland.
Again, Rottnest last year would be one of your first headlines at a festival.
It was our first headline.
First ever headline, yeah.
I mean, that was great looking back at it, because last year at Rottnest you had yourselves and Biffy Clyro on the bill, 2 sort of bands at the top of the game, and 2 bands that could be festival headliners anywhere now. So I think Rottnest are leading the way there.
Yeah, cutting edge, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Because you do your own festivals as well. How does that differ when you sort of curate your own event? I mean,
It's a lot of fun actually. These GOTR stopovers, they're really fun because we get to take all the things that we love from all the different festivals that we've been to. We've been to a bunch now. Actually, Loopaloo in Ullapool is one of the main festivals we reference, because we always go into little towns and sort of lay a vibe down. So it's always really, really fun, but you get to choose all the bands that are playing and make sure the food's all right, and you get to look after people and create an experience that hopefully is a positive one.
Now it is the 20th Tea in the Park. Have you got any surprises lined up for us, or are you forbidden to say? I mean, the finale, the encore at Glastonbury was something else. I'm sure you won't be able to reproduce that.
Yeah, we wouldn't want to either. I think that was like I don't think we'll ever play that song again. No. I mean, they always say if we were to tell you.
Some random American. Chuck my phone away.
No big surprises. Maybe.
incredible success for Mumford and Sons, Grammys, Brits, headlining festivals. Are you surprised by the success of Mumford and Sons?
Constantly. It's funny. I was actually just looking at the dressing room. You know, they print out like a little thing to tell you it's your dressing room. It's just a bit of paper and it says Mumford and Sons, but they make it look, it looks like a bit of tea in the park. You know, it looks pretty. I remember the first time I saw one of those at a festival.
I nicked it.
Yeah, I always used to nick them. I was like, that's really cool. That's awesome. So yeah, the whole thing's just very very weird. You know, looking back to those sort of moments when just little sort of markers like that sort of you get excited about. And now it's just kind of like the world we live in. You know, it's just what we do. And I mean, we're just very grateful, really, more than anything else.
Do you find you're treated differently when you're the headliners? I mean, what we have here, and we're in the artists area, and most of the artists, they have a porta cabin. As far as I can see, the only difference is you have a porta cabin with a big gazebo.
Yeah, which is awesome, by the way. Like, this is living the dream. Like, we've played so many festivals in our life as a band where, like, we had no overhead space, we had no porta cabin. It was like living out the back of a car and then a van, and that was it. So this is like complete luxury. It's amazing. But other than that, no. I like Tea in the Park because the backstage area is very understated. There's no mincing. It's like there's no sort of like everyone looking at like each other, like checking each other out and seeing, you know, like Glastonbury's like that. Like, there's lots of that. Tea in the Park, everyone's just all in one area. You all eat the same food. You use the same toilets. Like, it's all just knuckled down. It's all about the stages and all about the music. I like that. I like that a lot. It's good.
Rainbow International have a wee bit here. The hairdressers. Do you have hairstylists at most festivals you go to?
This was my annual haircut. Tea in the Park was my annual haircut. Sarah, who's just cut Winnie's hair. All right. She was our hairdresser because we saw her once a year and got her haircuts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here.
Wow.
And then we built a relationship. She actually came to Glasgow and cut some of our crew's hair that night. But yeah, this is the annual haircut.
Brilliant, guys.
You've had yours, obviously.
I've had mine. Well, this is my Tea in the Park styled haircut, and thank you for noticing. Because a lot of people are saying nice hair, not realising that it's red with the green bit at the front to replicate the logo. So thank you very much for noticing. And Mumford and Sons have an absolutely brilliant Tea in the Park. It's going to be totally wicked tonight. Marcus, Ted, thank you very much.
In Demand. Uncut.